Hey, this is Nathan with Analog Reviews, and today we're having a look at Deadlight. Deadlight is a side-scrolling survival horror with platforming elements. It's developed by a small independent studio called Tequila Works and published by Microsoft. Deadlight is available on both the PC as well as the Xbox Live Arcade. Deadlight's story revolves around an alternate reality where the world was destroyed by nuclear war in the 1980s. The game itself takes place during 1986 in a post-apocalyptic Seattle, which happens to be infested with shadows, which are more or less zombies. Deadlight is a 2D game set across a 3D backdrop, and it's similar to games like Shadow Complex. Deadlight has an interesting story that is told through the eyes of Randall, who is the main character and narrator.
The world was dying, and we were its survivors.
Cutscenes play out similar to an animated comic book, while there are additional clues you can pick up that expand upon the story, such as Randall's dreams and journal entries. For the duration of the game, you'll be playing as Randall as he searches for his family and friends in a ruined city. The game features quite a few hidden extras, secret items, journal pages, and even handheld games from the 80s, which you can play for a short distraction. Deadlight plays like survival horror games of the past, and the fact that it's usually better to run from enemies opposed to fighting them head on. Ammo is scarce for the majority of the game, and there's even sections where you're unarmed and forced to outsmart your undead pursuers. Sound effects are great, as each shot fired from a gun sounds impressive and worthwhile, considering your limited ammo capacity. Deadlight also features a great soundtrack and great voice acting on the part of Randall, the narrator. The additional characters, however, could have been better acted.
No!
It's locked.
We're going to die, Randall!
My family is still in there somewhere. I know
I
it.
don't want to be a monster! Don't let me become a monster, Randall! Don't!
Stop.
Unfortunately, some of the controls can feel clunky, especially some of the platforming, as you can't exactly control how far Randall jumps. Another mildly frustrating aspect is that Randall dies in seconds if he touches water, as he's yet another video game protagonist who doesn't know how to swim. Melee combat feels weak, and sometimes the axe just doesn't connect when you're clearly swinging in the direction of your enemies. This is fine though, as the game is designed to be a survival horror, and you're not supposed to kill every enemy you encounter. If you do end up dying, it's not a big deal, as there's checkpoints every couple minutes.
A fragile-looking door. I can easily break through it.
Deadlight is also quite linear and doesn't leave much room for exploration. There are a few areas that look like they're accessible, but you're unable to jump to them. The game would also benefit from being a bit longer, as it's only 4 hours, although we can't really hold that against Deadlight as it's only a $15 arcade game. Overall, Deadlight is an enjoyable experience that is worth playing despite its minor flaws.
This is my home. I don't want to go inside. Shannon.